Yo, happy Veterans Day. What is the point of this channel? And am I going to keep this channel? I was watching some YouTube stuff overnight, over the weekend. Getting suggested videos is that YouTube is on easy mode. And is it on easy mode? I have no idea. But I do love the thought of this just random thoughts from the road. Not really on a road trip right now, just cruising around, getting some errands ran. Need to get some oil change done on the company car. Yes, in the last video you saw I had that little leaf. It is covering the logo that's on the front of the van, so at least I'm not, representing the company I work for. But what is today's random thought? It's actually about themes. What is the theme of this channel? And do I need a theme? And should I actually just have a regular channel instead of a sub-channel? I think I'm going to have two channels. I actually was trying to take one of my other channels and just make it my name, but it says my name was taken, and I'm like, well, that's weird. Lauren Nason, what's taken? I mean, that's kind of an interesting one. And I remembered it was on an old account that I had set it up as. So I went in there, renamed that one to a more appropriate name, and come to find out that channel actually has one video that I uploaded, I think it was 11 years ago. It's got 70,000 views. Hilarious. But I renamed the channel, but it doesn't take effect for 14 days. Well, I think it's actually technically 15 days. Because I could actually change it back if I want, which means on the channel and account email address I want to use to just have at Lauren Nason, all one word, no spaces, I gotta wait 2 weeks. So this channel will just be random thoughts from the road, because this is a random thought. But what is the theme of random thoughts from the road? Well, it is just random thoughts. Like, what should my theme of my channel be? What am I thinking of while I'm driving around? Right now, I'm just driving through near my house, running through an area, construction area. See if they'll flag me and tell me to stop. Probably will. It says slow, which is good. I might be able to catch up before he stops me. They're doing some construction over here, building some community center in one of the towns over from me. This week I will be making another road trip back to Franklin, North Carolina. It's about a 5-hour drive. Should be a relatively simple job. I'll probably just go ahead and drive home. That way I don't have to actually get a hotel out there. It'll be a long day. Just 5 hours one way. Probably spend maybe an hour to 2 hours there, and then do the 5 hours back home. And then waiting for parts to actually get shipped to me to plan my next trip, which may be somewhere outside, a little east of Dallas. Gotta go work on a guy's vehicle. Worked on it once, and now he's actually reporting the problems back, so who knows what the issue is. Let's just take a whole bunch of parts and throw some parts at it. And yeah, that still goes back to, 1, are we on easy mode? And 2, what is easy mode? And 3, what is the theme? Well, the theme of random thoughts from the road is going to be just random thoughts. And right now I don't have many random thoughts because I'm just driving. And most of the thoughts last night were, what should I talk about? What should I theme? Should I go create a secondary channel? Because what do I really want to do? And can I take videos of it all the time? Well, what's nice about this job, I can at least get a good random thought video out at least every week. And I could probably take multiple videos while I'm out on some of my trips for those weeks that I'm not out on a trip. Because I do try to make my trips take breaks. There was one trip I spent 2 weeks on the road. Drove all the way from North Carolina to Idaho. Then on the way back, went up through Minneapolis. And then drove through Wisconsin. And then up through the northern peninsula of Michigan to go then visit 3 customers in Michigan. And I was on for 2 weeks. That was a long trip. And I didn't take the camera. But it was a fun trip. Got to see some cool stuff while I was working. Got to see, what do you call that? Mount Rushmore. Got to see Crazy Horse. Got to drive through some state park that was in between the two. That was really cool. Can't remember the name of it. Saw a waterfall, the Minnehaha waterfall in Minneapolis. The drive through the northern peninsula of Michigan. I didn't get to stop really for anything. There was really nothing that was on the route that was on that didn't take me out of the weird area or the main road. I didn't have enough time to actually make any side trips, but that was pretty up there. And yeah, got done with that, but that was a long 2 weeks. Enjoyed it, but that was long. And I think the hard part about the job is I'm still on a schedule. I think everybody dreams of just not being on a schedule and can just drive everywhere they want to go, which is what I want to do. And I can take a video of doing that. That's definitely something I could do consistently. Am I going to put myself on the video? Well, on my other channel, I actually do show my face. I'm not trying to make a faceless channel. It's just convenient right now to mount the camera to the windshield so you guys can see what I'm seeing while I'm driving and just talking about random things. The other hard part is how long can you talk about random things? Last night, some of the videos I've been watching, really interesting. You know, what is the name of their channel is really what's getting me, and then the theme. I saw some guy, Peter Santinello, I think his name is. 1 million subscribers. He's been doing this for, looks like a long time. Love his videos so far. It was just cool. I mean, he's traveling around and looking at different areas of the country and other countries and getting down to the local side of it. And that's actually what really interests me while I'm doing all these drives. I get to see things that most people don't really get to see and drive through towns. And usually when I'm driving to my scheduled job, I'll try to get there directly, just take interstates. But on the way back, I try to take off the interstate roads. Sometimes I'll still do the interstate, depends on how quickly I'm trying to get somewhere. But sometimes I'll take off the interstate. A couple weeks ago, I was in Texas. I think that was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. And I was coming out of North Houston, and I took this, I think it was the National Forest Road or Texas Forest Road, Highway 190, I think that was, instead of actually going up out Interstate 20 or going all the way up to Interstate 40, because I can't take Interstate 40 home because Interstate 40 is closed between Tennessee and Asheville, North Carolina because of that hurricane. And the other point of this video is I'm just testing the audio setup again. I've got the Hollyland MK2 wireless lav mic, wireless mic hooked up to it, and so I just want to see how this thing actually sounds. And do I even know where I'm going? I'm kind of talking and not paying attention. Yes, I know where I'm going, but I went up a different road that I didn't even realize. So we're going to turn left here because this is the way I want to go. Well, I got a car coming. I could have gone there, but oh well. But I can go there. And heading over to the oil change place so I can go get the oil changed. It's already been 5,000 miles since the last oil changed. I think the last oil change was only 3 weeks ago. It's a lot of miles. But I do enjoy just being on the road and watching the world go by through the windshield. Not even just the stopping at anything, just watching the world go by. It's almost like seeing it through the windshield is enough for me instead of actually going to a specific destination and getting out of the vehicle. What would be really cool is to have a vehicle that's completely glass top, like, of course, some of the Teslas out there. So that way you could actually look up while you're driving. Can't look up out of this one. Can't even actually look backwards in this thing because this is a commercial van You know, so there's no windows in the back. There's no rear view mirror. Can't see out the rear side windows because there's no rear side windows. And the other hard part about this van is it is noisy. There's not much sound deadening in this vehicle. Rattles, you know, I think you heard on one of those videos, it's really loud while driving down the freeway. Right now, not on the freeway, so this video actually might sound pretty good. And yeah. So, all about themes. Do you need to have a theme for your channel? Well, according to some of the videos I watched last night, yes. But Googling around, some are no. Another article I was reading this morning was start with just making videos and eventually you'll be able to focus on a theme. Do I want to make videos of all the things I make? Not really. I make things mostly because I want to make them for myself and I want to learn how to do them myself. On the other channel, which I'll leave a link for this new channel and what the new channel will be down in the description, but I do need to upload some videos of when I was refinishing my hot tub. It's a completely custom made trough style hot tub made from wood, and I ground the whole thing down in preps for putting fiberglass on this thing to seal this thing, because I knew when I first made it 4 years ago it was going to fall apart, but I don't want to throw it away. I want to actually make it work again. So I think today or tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and drop the money. It's going to cost me probably about $500 in fiberglass and epoxy to refinish this thing and seal this thing and try to get this thing working by Christmas. But anyways, that's today's video. That's today's random all over the map thoughts. I'll drop a link for the other channel. You can check out the hot tub there if you want. You don't have to. I don't care. I'm just talking randomly while I experiment with video.